Thine has done it. Good morning, RPG. Welcome to Brothers Forge Gaming. I'm EZ, and we are back to finish the adventure of virtual Hydlide on the Sega Saturn. And I love the ending to Lunar from the Sega CD. It looks like he punches the evil right out of her. Yeah, so here we are. We're here to save another princess, and I just can't wait. So welcome, and let's get this coffee and this show underway. What's going down, Mega Dan? Good morning, my man. It's good to see you. Good to see you bright and early. I know, I saw the message right before I got on the... Dude, Tech Mobile yesterday. What was with that? I was thinking, oh, Barry Sanders in the playoffs? Dude, this is going to be legit. And he was... I mean, it was my first game. I hadn't played that version in a while, but... He seemed junky compared to Reggie Cobb or whoever it was. It was like... And then, yeah, those fumbles are like... I was like, I don't even know who those were picking up. It was like a lineman, I think, picked one of them up. I'm like, cool. He's Bo Jackson. But, here we are. Hope you're ready. We are, let's go get that reset. The intro to this, I always love. It has that little bit of FMB and some cool music and stuff. It's a good game. So excited. Virtual Hydlide. We were here for our first stream. It was pretty funny. It's a cool, unique style game. It's fairly simple. Has a lot of direction. A couple of things you got to figure out and stuff. And you can die if you get caught in the wrong situation. It's like you'll die, so you got to be prepared for that. But we made it even over the top. Played about 70% of our first stream with over encumbered, too much items, all that stuff, and it basically made the game look like we were playing like some modern Call of Duty on old dial-up or something. Like, our get was so choppy, but once we fixed that, the game actually plays pretty smooth for this era. I mean, I'm impressed. I've been impressed with the second half or so of this game, so it's been cool. I'm glad to get through it. We have basically we have like an open-ended morning, and we're starting pretty early, so I mean, I'm just gonna go out and say that we're gonna finish this for sure today. There is a little bit of backtracking we have to do. I knew I just should have done it yesterday, but I was like, oh, I gotta end the stream. But I gotta go back into the cave we just were in and go down that last minecart thing. There's just a couple items, and then we'll be raising the Lost Castle, getting the in-game gear, and then doing the final fight. So we got a little bit of time, but yeah, dude, I was blown away. I was like, and they were such game changers, dude. You muff a punt for a touchdown. It's like, I'm surprised they even played any offense. They should have just kicked it to me repeatedly over and over again, and the odds are I probably would have coughed it up 50% of the time. Gee golly, guys. Many blessed souls were born and lived happily in fairyland. I can't play any instruments, but I feel like they tried to make me, I don't know, I feel like, didn't kids our age, we were like forced to play instruments in like elementary school? Because I remember for some reason, and it's not like I chose to do this, but I had to play the clarinet. I think my parents chose that part, but it was like, who tries to make a third grader play the clarinet? They would have taught me something useful. They would have known I was going to grow up and play retro fantasy video games, and at least teach me how to play the flute. Or the lute. Or something that rhymes with oot. She became exhausted. Although it looked like she would win, the dark forces prevailed. In this desperate situation, Princess Lena was saved by a shape-changing spell. The fairy master used his magic to return his life and change Princess Lena into 3 fairies who flew away into the night sky. I added the night. Sue me. So what's super funny though is I just, we had to check my bases and stuff before we get in and all that, and just like the other Hydlide on the NES, there's like, I would have eventually overcome, but there's just like a regular fairy. I was already there. I went to that fairy woods that was playing the music, and we were like, what's going on here? Maybe we have to come back. But apparently if you stand there long enough or look around long enough, you'll find yourself a little fairy, so. Man. I almost want to just load the one where I'm about to fight the boss. Because it's closer to the item I need, I just have to do that boss fight over, but it's alright. We'll just go back into the cave. One moment, please. It had to have been. I didn't check, because I didn't check until the other games afterwards, but I mean, there was like no broken... He should have been like popcorning a couple of people, and he should have just had like better cut speed. I mean, it was the same difference. His speed must have just been so low, because like Reggie Cobb can't be that great, even though he was on like a good day. He was on an excellent day that one time, so I understand that. But even when he was on a good day, it was like I tried to put in that, or no, I don't even know. But anyways, I tried to put in that other guy who was like on a, seemed like he'd be better, Edgar Bennett, on a good day, and he was bad. Like I couldn't get any yards with him. If they didn't have that X amount of speed, it's like they couldn't do those plays. You're talking like 2-3 yards a gain. Like as soon as Reggie Cobb got in, he was just busting. I think he ended up averaging 8.9 yards. So it was like, he was just ripping out first downs and getting like long runs. I think he had like 4 touchdowns or something. So it's wildness. Oh, I hate these mimics. That was mind-blowing. I thought he actually came out pretty tough too. I'll have to say I got it insanely easy. Like the Giants weren't that good, and then like the Jets in the Super Bowl. That's like I was scared. I thought I was gonna get somebody like unstoppable juiced. And I think the worst part about that one was, I didn't take it into consideration because the original Tecmos are like the super juice mode, where it gets super hard no matter what. It's just like once you get towards the end of the season, it's like crazy. And I simulated like a whole regular season just so I could play the playoffs, and I'm like, oh, like this is probably gonna be rough for my first game in. Like I thought, I don't know. Well, the fumbles, that showed me the juice. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. It's crazy. Alright. Run. Oh shit. Oh, that's right, I did get a level though. Slightly better. that's what I want to do. There's like an item that, so we got to go to the scroll place. We have a crap ton of money. There's like an item that will show you. It doesn't really matter to use it in here because there's so many mimics. It'll like mess you up more than it helps you. But there's an item that shows you like where treasure chests are, and we definitely want to go grab a couple of those to make our life easier. Pretty much we'll be gearing up and stuff because we got some big stuff going on. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, this game was like heavily advertised. This was supposed to be one of the Saturn's big jams. Just happened to be, you know, that time period where you know, it's like everything was going digitalized. They thought that was going to be the next cool thing, so they were a front runner. They got out there like, let's make this game, but it just reminds me of like Sega CD games. There's some of them that are cool, but it seems like they lost a lot on, because they put in so much, like even like the RPGs like Lunar and stuff, they put in tons of cutscenes, anime, like full voice, all this stuff, and you know, before you know it, you can't fit any actual game on there. Run, Sir Jim. I always just think that I love that the guy's name is Sir Jim in the first one, so he'll always be Sir Jim to us. Whoa. I love how hard it is to get into these mine carts. Oh wait, I can strafe a little bit, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this is like the MC Hammer, baby. I forgot about the hammer dance in this. You can't touch me. I wonder if the digitalized stuff was just... I don't know why, I don't know. I'm surprised that like, some more people didn't do it after. I know it went heavy to like Polygon and all that stuff. You know, like PlayStation era, they just abandoned a lot of these type graphics. Except for I was like pleasantly surprised. I hadn't played I mean, there's so many PlayStation games as I think of what it is. But Linda was playing that Area 51, and I hadn't played that version, and it looked cool. I like those, like, digitalized shooter, arcade shooter ones. Sadly, I should have went and buy. I think there's a... Oh, I wonder how much they cost. I think the fairy tiers you can... Yikes. Ow! I think it takes you to the beginning of a dungeon, which is super useful. Yeah, see, exactly. It's always funny when it's new, it's hot, and then you just go back and people are like, oh, I'm like, yeah, but at one point it was like the front runner. I mean, this was it. This is what kind of life you were living. What's happening? Ranting in my Ranger. I need to go down that mine shaft. Whoa. Let's see if we can go this non-poisonous mist way. Oh my god, it's the Black Knight. It's out of my way. I need to find my item. Like I was discussing with Mr. C after this, or you know, after one of the streams, you know, it has definitely got like some cool replay value just because it regenerates a map, so it's not like, you know, it wouldn't be in the same place. You just have to know by what the items look like, basically. And if you played, you know, on the harder settings, like you could play one where you have, you know, no map, no reference. So basically, you just have to go around and check each of the places. It is super cool though that you can carry these. So the magic sword, you don't ever use it, but you use it. It cures you from the poison. So you had to be there. Yeah, I couldn't. I know I'm always trying to defend some of this stuff, you know, younger generation or something like that, and they're just probably like, yeah, no, I don't have any any urge to play this game. I'm like, well, 15 years before you were born, this was the shit. Like, look how hard it is to get into this minecart. No. This is, So, yeah, it was funny, because it was one of those games that was actually like wow! The graphics were really cool and stuff, but the game itself was a letdown. The story behind this is, so Mr. C had the Sega Saturn, and we were playing a lot of 16-bit stuff, you know, RPG, and I think we were playing a lot of, like, Might and Magic on the Genesis, and all that, and, alright, so somewhere in here is the item I need. On the Genesis, and they were so involved and had like really in-depth strategy and items you can use and all this stuff. And then we were so excited this game got hyped up, and we went over it. I went to his house and we were playing it, and it was like brutally hard. It didn't give you that, you know, we didn't know. We didn't even. I don't know. I think we probably got overweighted. It's kind of like clunky if you're not used to playing this. So going into it as like a new game, we were just ultimately a little bit let down. So we played until it got probably super challenging, and I remember just kind of like skipping over the Saturn. I played a little bit of. I don't know. Like I said, my only option was his house. I didn't have one. I had like Sega CD, and then we went. I went PlayStation early, '96 or whatever, and yeah, we played some Virtual Fighter. We played the light gun game, Virtual Cop. We did. There was some other RPG that was like much better, like or one of the, you know, something else to where it just caught. So this, anyways, it got pushed aside, and we didn't even think. I was like, ah. And then when I got my Saturn, you know, years later, I was like, dude, I'd like to get that game just to have it. And then I was like, dude, I should play it, even though in my head I was thinking, I'm like, oh, it's rough. And then I played it like a year or two ago. I can't remember exactly when. And I was like, you know what? This is actually pretty awesome if you get into it. I mean, a lot of games are. Some games have like a real... it's like a bad M&M, man. It's got this real shitty covery shell. But once you get into the game and you learn like to play past some of the flaws and stuff, like a lot of games are decent. I'm pretty friendly towards games. Like, I don't know, I feel like my reviews have always been biased because I'm like, you know, it's like I like hate to say a game is terrible. And usually if I do say a game's terrible, it's usually just one terrible thing that is like frustrating. It's like, I don't know, I can get over a lot of stuff. Perhaps I should have gotten the old treasure map. Yeah. Eat crow. Gotta search all these stupid ass catacombs. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there's like a lot of stuff that's it'll frustrate me, and I'll be like, you know what, that's like a stupid mechanic, or that's like a, you know, stupid way to die or something. But that's like, usually it's part of the game. It's like, I shouldn't give it too hard of a time. I mean, that's the challenge part. I also don't like games that are like cupcake candy coated easy. You know, I like a little bit of a challenge, because then I'll just be let down if I invest in a game. And even some of these RPGs we've played lately, like the build-up will be like really insane. Like, what was I just playing? Oh, Dungeon Magic. Like, Dungeon Magic had so many brutal things, and then once I figured it out, I started to enjoy it a lot more. And then the second to last level was like rip my hair out, you know, getting past it, and then the next thing you know, I get to the final boss and beat him, and like he was not hard. And I always hate when the final boss of something isn't like challenging. I'm like, aww, this game was so hard getting here. Like, I thought it was gonna be wild to beat this guy. Is that gold? More gold, Your Majesty. Nice. Definitely, like... Yeah, I love the... It just, you just gotta think how, you know, like, how people were in the 90s, and it's so cool, like... to just see it portrayed in games, because I feel like, you know, a lot of time has passed, so... a lot of things have changed with the way people like look at some of these things, so it's always funny to see what was built into like these old games. Drink from the healing springs. Yeah, even if the whole game was like easy, I'd rather at least have the last person that you face be some sort of challenge. It always reminds me of I think it's like Original Golden Axe or something. It's one of those games where you play it and you're like, I mean, no, it's pretty friendly, you know, it gives you guys, it gives you continues, but then you don't realize, basically, if you die at all before you get to, like, the final castle, it's gonna be, like, really hard, because there's, like, some of those end... I remember some of those end people just, like, kill you. They kill you good. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's... Even this one, like, I'm glad that it did a little bit of, because you play it on the... Like, it doesn't change the difficulty of the people, as far as I know, but the different settings of the game are... Like, the default easy setting thing is, it kind of gives you... like an indicator of where the boss is, I guess, and then it gives you, like, it gives you the map, but then the medium one is it gives you an indicator for the boss, and then gives you, like, the explore feature, so as you walk around and uncover the map, you know, you would uncover the map, and then the hard setting, all it is it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't give you the indicator, but it's still going to be the same 9 things or whatever it is that you do. Got a potion, the 3-wheel motion. I have not beat it before at all, no. So I actually don't know what's, like, about to really come up, but it hasn't seemed overly... Like, I mean, I'll definitely die. Like, I'll probably, you know, it's one of those games where it's kind of nice because you get somewhere and then you're like, oh. And usually you can figure it out pretty quick. And it lets you, like, save kind of a lot and all that. So it's nice to, if you go through and kind of constantly save, you can set yourself up for what you need. I kind of, I didn't actually watch it. I saw it comes up every time, yeah, when you put in the virtual hideout, you always see the nerd video, but, I didn't see that, which is funny, because I do watch a lot of the ones of games that I've played, but, you know, he's got kind of, I mean, that's his whole thing, is to be, it's kind of how we said we're a little bit more friendly biased towards games. I feel like he's just, even if that's not his real attitude, I feel like the character, you know, the person he portrays and all that is kind of like every game sucks. Which this would be an easy one to build a case for sucking. It's one of those things, like we said, you know, had to be there type deal. You know, the guy, like, scoots around and stuff, so if you're talking about it like that, it's like, yeah. It looks silly, like, there's a lot of stuff in this game that looks ridiculous. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It's one of those ones that I feel could definitely have easy heat on it. Oh, me, I was supposed to probably go down that center one. Wah, wah. Well, at least we're getting all of the Z treasure out of here. Oh my gosh, that guy's gonna take it. I mean, it's cool. I really, one of the things I'd have to say about, like, just game progression was like mini maps and stuff on the screen, because it is frustrating. There's a few of these games where you have to sit there and constantly like hit your map button, and that can just it gets a little overwhelming. Sit down, I will smite you. So I'm gonna guess it's in that last little cubicle, furthest away that it could possibly be. What's kind of nice is some of this stuff doesn't seem to respawn until you either, I don't know if it's like time-based or I don't know if you go into a different room or something like that, but it seems like stuff's kind of gone. But then also stuff will just randomly spawn. Like if you go into a certain area, it'll like respawn. Oh yeah, no, that having not being overweighted. Like, that was so crazy that it affected it that much, like, being over, and I was picking up everything, you know, I had like 5 axes and, like, multiple sets of armor, and I'm just like, why can't I walk? But it makes sense. Some of these games have some of that brutal, that was, like, a big thing in old games, eating food, and, like, weight limits. I remember there's some terrible game that, like, there was a creature who could make you weaker, or, like, I don't know, he decreased your something, and it's basically he casted a spell, and if you had anything on you, you would, like, instantly not be able to move. Jerk. It was brutal. I know. I kind of felt the same way. I was like, I was trying to give it some credit, you know. I was sitting there and I'm like, well, you know, maybe. I didn't even know. I was thinking all sorts. I was like, maybe my Saturn is running slow. Maybe I need the RAM card. I was like, I don't remember it being this awful, basically. And then it was like worse and worse. I'm like, yeah, this looks like I don't even want to run in this game because it looks so poor. Now when you run, dude, you look like a track star. It's pretty cool. Get out of here. Get away from me. Oh, I didn't go up there. It's always the last place you work. Yeah, I like it. They're definitely not like... They're not bad. It totally does remind you of one of those weird, like the AI, I guess, of the guys. It reminds you of like just some I don't know, something much older and stuff, but they look better. They look better doing it. I mean, I have a love-hate. I like these games where you can, like, regen the life. You know, the other Hydlides are like that, too, where you're just kind of like, well, we'll just wait it out. Making me do all this cave spelunking. My road out of here should be a lot easier, though. Yeah. In fact, I think I have to fight him again. You fight him. He's like the very first boss in both the original Hydlide on Nintendo and this. And then you know, it's the whole thing. You have to go get the crucifix and that whole deal. I'm blown away right now. I like that they give you poison, you can just drink it and poison yourself. I don't know what the point of that is, but... kind of a sad face. Where is this thing? Now, which one did I can't remember? Did I go through? We'll go down this. Maybe I ran by it. Oh, there's like all these backtrack items. There's like the last shield that I need. But I think they randomly get generated. Because it changed. I played one, I don't know what I was doing. I played some sort of maze. I think it was the Dragon's Cave thing. I played... And, I died or something like that, and I say I had to come back, and then when I came back, the chests had, like, completely different stuff. It was, like, the first time around, there was, like, a flame sword, it was really easy to grab, and the second time, it was, like, in some really weird location. Which, that's where I do have to go back. There's, like, a jewel or something in the fiery cave of nonsense. It's probably not even on this level. Mashing the points though. I don't think I saw it back here, did I? Old Chesty LaRue. Man, we finally got some warm rain. It's been like pouring rain for a couple days, but it's a lot warmer today than I'm used to. I like how every time that I look away, when I like stop chasing the guys, they instantly like come back at me. Alright, back in the minecart. Little hammer dance. Nice. What's the temperature? It's like, I feel like it's pretty warm right now. Yeah, dude, 50. 53, that's super high. I mean, it's not really going to get any warmer, but for 7 a.m., I mean, that's... You know, it'd been that really casual 30s for a while. Maybe this isn't the right floor. 26 there. Man, I do not envy you. I figured you seems like a cold place over there. Yikes. And I got hit. Yeah, we had a good string of like high 20s, low 30s, and rain and kind of like snow and all that stuff for a couple like weeks, you know, on and off. But looks like it's going to be a little bit warmer this week, which is nice, and nice for my heater bill. I'll tell you what though, we have like this little tiny house and it's like older. It's definitely, I don't think, up to standards. Like, it doesn't hold heat and all that stuff very well. You know, let's go down one more. go down real quick, we'll check it out, and if it's too weird, we'll go buy some of those scrolls, because I don't want to waste too much. Yeah, the wife works. So she works for like a insurance, like a Blue Shield. Maybe it's up there. So she's been working from home ever since, like the COVID type stuff, and then she just basically had the option to continue working from home, so she has like a little, our bedroom / office. Boy, we always have way too much coffee. It's like a home office, so we've always got pots of coffee brewing. That kind of looks like the back end of a mine cart thing, so. These knights are whittling me down, though, I'll tell you that. I like how they're just called black armor. I know. That would be sweet. I know. I've been thinking like work's been kind of slow, and I mean it does get, because I do tile granite, labor, and work outside and all that stuff. So it does get slower in these times, holidays and all that stuff. But the more time I have off, it's like it gets harder and harder to go back. I'm like, so this is just the boss. F and A cotton. Alright, let's go get a scroll, I guess. We have a ton of money. We should be able to buy items galore. But yeah, anyways, it'd be nice to. I've been thinking about just doing something more consistent and a little bit easier on myself. Maybe something fun. I don't know how fun it would be. I've never really done anything else, besides physical work and stuff. But it might be a nice change of pace, dude. The inconsistency sometimes just gets hectic. I mean, it's so nice, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's like when it's good, but also. It's like a real bummer to get, try to make plans. You're like, oh cool, I'm like ahead in life, and then you don't work for like 2 months or something. You're like, wow, it's a tough road. There's not even like empty treasure in here. There's a lot of these guys. Yeah, just that's what I mean. It's just getting to the point where I feel like the consistency and the consistent schedule would ultimately give me a better peace of mind, and then it's like, yeah, I'll be making less money hourly, but I would, like you said, you'd be able to budget. I would know. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get X amount of dollars this month, so you save or you do something. You know, I feel like I would accomplish more goals too, like collection wise or going on trips or this or that. It was like this last PRGE we went to, you know, it's like the only thing that saved us is that we bought like non-refundable hotel rooms and bought all this stuff like way in advance. Alright, let's get out of here. Obviously I needed to scroll to find out a little treasure marker or something. Out of my way. I'm glad they're not like lock-on aggressive. I should have money to buy these like fairy tier things and just all the items. We'll drop a few items. Like, we've been trying to get out to, I think the one that we want to go to the most, and seems the most reasonable, is to get to the Midwest one, to, like, come and see you guys and stuff. That's the one that we've wanted to, like, go to convention-wise. But it just, you know, it's just like one of those time frames where the plans just never work out. And, you know, it's like you gotta have that, you basically have to have that cash saved because it's so much more affordable. You know, if you can jump on it and buy early-ass plane tickets or early-ass, you know, hotels and stuff, you save like a ton of money. If you try to do everything last minute is, you know, just, you're like, wow, like, it's gonna cost a lot. Oh, dude, that's really cool. No, we enjoy that. And I mean, we need to take people up on those, I mean, those little advantages and stuff. You know, because you got a lot of extra bills when you travel, especially like flying wise. Is this the first? You know, because it's like we're gonna have to. You gotta like rent a car or Uber everything, and that gets expensive fast. And then just, you know, it's stuff adds up. This random dagger. I hope it wasn't. I can't carry anymore. Hopefully this scroll I get shows more than just treasure, because it could have just been like a shield sticking in the ground and I didn't pay attention or something. Which would equally piss me off. Dude, I really appreciate that. That would be great. Plus, it would be so cool. It's always the dream to, I don't know, especially like you. It'd be awesome because we could actually like play something or do, you know what I mean? It's like a 2-for-1. I'd be like, what convention? We were just in the middle of beating this game. Yeah, it's always a bummer because Portland's like awesome and it's close enough. It's close enough for us, but it's like not close for anybody else, basically. Get in the whip. Jeez. I do need to, like, see, we're so North California that it's like pretty far. Like, I mean, Portland's only 6.5 hours maybe, and LA's like 11. So I'm like bummed because it seems like we should have been to the SoCal one, and we've been invited down to go and stuff, but we just have yet to make it. I was always hoping we have an arcade buddy up here, like the arcade guy in town, and he's real good friends with Pat, the NES punk. He's like his arcade guy and all this, and they so I'm always hoping like maybe he's gonna go to one of these and I'll tag along with him. Man, I was deep in there. I pretty much found crap. That's a mimic. And mimics are like the worst thing. Alright, back out into the world. I reread that. I saw that B in there. I was like, a gambling expo? Speaking my language. Drop some stuff, get some stuff. Not go off the map. I know. I mean, it's kind of funny because there are these like little fast travel things, those pink crystals, but there's only 3 of them, and they only go to each other, so it's like most of the time, unless you're directly standing next to one, and you know, I love how all your items just stay. Like, all your items stay out front, so it's like your dumping ground. You just come here and drop stuff. So, we're gonna get all loaded up. Let's cross our arms, get some life back. I'm gonna grab another quick cup of coffee, and then we'll get underway. Oh yeah. Oh, Monday morning. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I've been using the great sword, huh? Oh, because it's +1. I don't think I need this. Go here. Scroll of Detect. I think those are the ones we need. I don't know what the Scroll of Judgment is. I don't think I need anything that's poisonous. I don't need this because I have that sword. I shouldn't need this. Oh, I can throw it and poison people. What is the Scroll of... Oops. So I'm equipped there. What am I at? 190, 130. So let's see if this does something. Wow. I just changed my armor. That's funny. That's why you saved right there. I just, like, ruined the game. Oh, shit. Oh, I could have loaded from there. So I'm dropping those. That's fucking ridiculous. Oh, oodalolly. No, it changed it into an herb. The Scroll of Herb changes another item into an herb. And I was thinking because the Scroll of, one of the other things, the Stone of Fighters, increases your, like, weapon attack. So I was thinking maybe it was, like, herb. I don't know. I in my head, it sounded good. Like, maybe it would increase the defense or something of the item, but it did not. I know! I would have had to literally go, yeah, instantly back. That's like... I think that's like the in-game armor. Oh, shit. I don't know why they give you so many items that are worthless. I'm still blown away by that. I probably don't need 2 rings of power either, right? Screw you guys, I'm going home. I guess I could... Oh, that's what I could do, is turn, like, the poison into an herb? But I could also just drop it. And buy all this other stuff. Now I'm scared. The Scroll of Curse, does it oh, maybe it uncurses one of those items. I don't know what the Scroll of Judgment. A mysterious scroll that is said to contain the knowledge of many thieves. Oh. I can get information, or perhaps... I don't even know what the point of using that would be either. Let me check that. Does this tell me which... Nope. I thought one of these might tell me which one brings me back to the beginning of the level, but... I probably don't need a whole bunch of these either. I mean, they're all right here. In this pile of stuff. So. Yeah, I think that's the best armor, and then I'm trying to get the fairy shield, which will be the best shield, and then basically we go to the last ish. I don't know. There's like 2 places left, but the last place has all of the other items, and then kind of like the original Hydlide, the very last place is just like where you walk in and have to fight that like boss guy. So. Fairy tears. So those are the ones that bring you back. They're super expensive. I have some money though. Scroll of Purge. So these ones are the ones right here. Buy 2 of them. I have 3 of them on, and also buy one of these. 2 of these. Tranquilizers aren't bad to have. Actually, I will buy one. So these are 100,000. So basically you want to save up and get as many of these as you can once you get the end-game sword. That's funny, I don't think I have one of these. I don't have one of these either. What a waste that I bought one of these early on. That was just silly of me. Alright. Alright, so instead of going right back into that miserable cave, let's go do the other stuff that we need to do. I think it's those north trees up there, so I don't know how to get into this. even if you can. Oh, you can. Here we go. So this will actually take me pretty close. Alrighty, babe. Oh, that's the graveyard. Damn it, it must be that other one down there. Wah wah. Actually, let's go up into that corner one. For some reason, I can't remember what that one was either. Is this a life thing? Holy moly. Gesundheit. Oh, I think this is it. Man, these things got kind of tough. Like an item I need to wear? brutal is that? The Fairy Grove. I should have saved it when I got here. Stupid, right? I don't even think there's anything that gets me out of this. There's no sense in doing any of that. It had to be bees. I like the fairy still just symbolizing. Thanks, fairy. You're real swell. Alright, we know what not to do. Brutality. At least I know I can go that other way. That would be a terrible way. I agree. I am not a fan of, I'm not even, like, allergic or anything like that, but it's like, I don't ever want to shake a tree. Oh. That's the same as Hydlide on the NES. There's that forest with, like, 6 trees. And if you touch the wrong ones, bees come out, and they're, like, super tough. And if you touch the right one, you get the fairy, so... It all makes sense. Save all the time. I might as well do a third one. See, so this, it actually, same as also the NES, which I didn't know until the end, but you can, like, you know, like, loop it, or, I guess that's not what it's called, but anyways, like, when you go off this side of the map, you're gonna come over, it's like the world is round. Which is actually really refreshing because some of those games, it's always brutal when you go to, like, the edge of the map, you know, and then you're, like, super screwed. Honestly, you'd think it would be the tree that's... That one seems pretty... Now I gotta run. So many bees. That was the outside one? Look how giant those bees are. More bees. I just can't not. I'm winning the bee lottery, that's for sure. Oh, jeez. Does that mean I have it? Yes, alright. Holy moly, that was be crazy. How many? Dude. No. Nice. Good call. Good call. We did it, so let's save. We'll even save on a different. You get 3 saves, use them. Alright, so now we can check out, though this should be cool. Let's go ahead and we've got to equip our... flame amulet. Now we'll check out this this thing of detect. It's supposed to potentially show the treasure chest locations, and there should be a bunch of the treasure shouldn't be there because we've been in here, you know. Oh, there's a ton of treasure that I missed. Nice. Ow. Oh, I'm using the wrong sword. And I can't see this guy. Alright, you don't want to use the flame sword in the flame cave, that's for sure. Let's go back to this. Dude, those scrolls of detect are awesome. I mean, I know when we get back to that one, they'll show a lot of mimics, but when we get to the right level... Because the mimics are only on the first floor. Really cool that you can't fall off, because that's brutal in a game of this, you know, style. Ow. Hey, see, you miss chests like easily if you're not doing it right. What sword is this? What's happening, Caleb? Good morning. A Master Sword plus 1, that's better than a Master Sword regular. Drop. So let's see, Master Sword 1 is 105, 130, 135. 115, okay, so this is still better. Nice to have the Master Sword, though, like we said, because it, you can use it to remove curse, I believe? And anything that you can use to remove those items without buying the extra items is pretty good. That's right, dude. Coffee is a necessity. Ah. This stage does have one of my favorite musics, though. Oh, see, that's what happened is I died. Or something happened to where I had to go through this cave again. And then I got the flame sword and I beat the boss, and I must not have cared about getting the rest of the items. Which obviously came back to haunt me, because here I am again. Nice, it doesn't show any, like, empty chests. Yeah, this is one of the best caves, the fire cave. This is probably one of my favorite levels that we played in the game so far. I mean, I did like riding the minecart in the minecart stage. But we keep talking about this. Really reminds us of an early like Kingsfield. The way that the guards walk around and just, you know, some of the stuff that happens and you find and all that. That was one of our favorite games. Whenever you think back to single-player co-op, as we like to call it. I mean, that was just such a fun game to sit and play together, take turns, you know. You got one guy mapping down, remembering stuff, figuring out quests, the other guy on the controls. A little coffee break, Oh, it must go up per, like, level or something. Because now my life's increasing 5 instead of 4. But when you have that other thing on, it increases like 8 or 9 or something, so that's real nice. There it is, I see it. You get jewelry. Oh no, that's what I needed, the red diamond. They call it jewelry, it should be called just a jewel, right? So the amethyst and the other thing are pretty much. Oh, nice, dude! Spring training, dude. Baseball in effect. Telemarketer, no, thank you. Dude, I will take the money, Lebowski. Goes down. Right here, and then up. Oops. I feel like that's a lie. just have to can only maybe access that one from that other side. That would make sense why I missed that one. Hey, fairy tears, dude. That's like an expensive ass item. Now I almost feel like I should go get whatever that last thing is. I mean, there's only one more thing in here. I might as well get it. But that should be it. So we got the fairy, we got the jewel, we got some stuff. And then once we go back and get that fairy shield, now that we have the items of detect or whatever, that will take us to our final hurrah. Just because this will haunt me if I don't go get it, so... Backstab him. Armor that I probably don't want. Whoever adventures in here next can have it. How about that? We'll definitely be using some fairy tears to get out of The next one, that's for sure. Ow. It's tough. I was trying to think. There's some other game that's really like that, where you once you get too close to like the walls or something, it puts you basically in first person, and it's a game that's not meant. It's like hard to do what you need to do. Getting pretty close here. I played that one to the max. All right, I can already hear Dan mentally saying it, so we're gonna go ahead and save right when we step out of this beast. So we got 2 jewels, 2 fairies. I'm not seeing bad guys. Looks like maybe I cleared them last time. So we did just save. Let's go ahead and fold the arms, get some life back, grab a cup of coffee, and then we are on back to that stupid ass place we started. Good morning, RPG! This is Brothers Porn Gaming, and we got a real skin flick for you. That was the dragon cave. We had to go back, so we have accomplished what we needed. We've got 2 fairies, we've got 2 jewels, and actually, that puts us to where we could go into this final deal. Where is that other one? But we want to go back to that stupid labyrinth thing and get this fairy shield now that so there's an item called the Scroll of Detect, and it will tell you where all of the treasure chests are. So we had trouble. I went back and I searched and searched and searched for this fairy shield that seems rather important, but I could not find it. So this is this should be better. We'll go in, we'll cast the thing, we should get the shield. I think I have fairy tears, so I can. Yeah, the scroll of detect is like huge in this game. I honestly I didn't know what they did, but if you're playing, if you're novice, if whatever. They're not too expensive, and you get a lot of kind of points and money in this. So I would say buy them on every one of those levels because it randomly generates it, so it's not the same every time. So, just use those to your advantage. He's a 2-hour man. I feel like Dan's always awake. I see him up early, I see him up late. I know, I'm not necessarily like an old grandpa, but just our schedules, like we get up so early now and everything changed that like I go to bed like so early. Like I don't know, I used to laugh at like my parents or something like that, but I'm ready. I'm like 8:30, and I mean it's like between 8:30 and 10, but I'm like when that rolls around I'm like I'm ready. But hey, I do get up at 4:30, so. I just want this guy out of my way. Jeez. Oh, nice, dude. Dude, that's always the worst. I hate having that, where you just, it's like cool, you're like, oh, I get to stay home, or I have a day off, or this, or you're not going to do something, but then you just don't feel good enough to, so it's definitely nice to, it's like good to play catch up and be able to watch something and kind of like sit and do, your projects and stuff. I hate being in those situations. You detect treasure. Yeah, now I'm super confident in finding this because this is awesome to have these scrolls. Nice, give me thine money. There's so much random treasure that you like need in this game, so it's that, I mean, I can't get over how helpful that detect spell is. I don't know, now that you're here, Mr. Seed, this just reminds you of Kingsfield so much, like the way the people move and stuff in it, the bad guys. Especially when you fight those armored knights guys. It just reminds me of the halberd guys that you have to fight. that like chase you down and murder you. I don't think I can go in through here, dude. No, it's like sealed. They show I'm kind of connecting, but it doesn't really connect. The only thing I do like about these caverns is it's a lot easier to run through than like the fiery temple thing. Come on, Jim, get in the minecart. Nice, it's all cold here, but I don't have the place. Pretty affordable. Yeah, dude, I know he's our. We're that Pacific. We're holding down that Pacific Northwest. He's a little bit more north now, but whatever, bro. So we're gonna go to the next floor. I really hope that I don't have to use more than one of those scrolls. I mean, I have a couple, so that's okay. I thought it said that it would work for the whole dungeon. Nice, dude. I love creaming their corn, man, on one shot. SKL? What in the world is this game, dude? This is Sega Saturn at its finest, dude. Welcome, my man. This is virtual Hydlide. So it's basically the same story and same almost quest layout as like that super crazy NES Hydlide that's like brutal to play. But they digitalized the graphics. This was supposed to be all the rage back in the day. Oh yeah, dude, I have an appointment in town at 3:15. I think I'll have to double check that, but other than that, it does not look like I have to work this morning. So, dude, I'll have to come down. And are you gonna be down at the place to be? It's a lot of work for a fairy shield, I'll tell you that much. Dude, see, we've been saying that so much. The enemies in this look just like the Kingsfield and stuff like that. Just a lot of this in general, like, really looks like Kingsfield, which is funny because this is 32-bit, you know, and Kingsfield has a little bit more poly. But yeah, that's the vibe that this gives you. I like the AI of the bad guys are kind of like, it's not very good. Like, they just wander around and if they happen to get close to you, they might, like, they might attack you. Cool, yeah, I'll give you, I mean, like I said, it could be any time, too. I'll be doing this until we're basically done with it, but I feel like I'm gonna be free. Back here. Dude, lots of gold. Now, how do I get to this minecart thing? Down, left, second left. I'm out of here. Get away from me. Hang-a-looey. That's one left. Two lefts. And all the way down. Take it down to Chinatown. We gets in the minecart. We go to the next spot. I like this minecart, dude. You have like the jump. Kind of scares you. Like, am I supposed to do something? I'm actually gonna be pissed because I know that we searched this. Almost this whole area. It's not there. It must be down that other... Can I get back in before that guy comes? Maybe that one took me to the boss? The boss sauce? Maybe that's where all my confusion was. So the fairies are, it's like I said, it's almost the same story as the original Hydlide. So when you watch the beginning or you read the story, there's the princess, and then the guy, she's like battling that Varus, whatever his name is. And instead of her dying, so they turn her into 3 fairies. And she scatters around the world, so that's like... I don't know, how she survives or something. Anyway, so you have to go find the 3 fairies and all the jewels and bring them back together. And then that procs, I don't know. Basically, you have to get the 3 fairies and the 3 jewels, and then that summons the end boss. And then the third, so the third fairy and the third jewel will be on the last little part of our adventure. Oh my gosh. Maybe there's 2 maybe it's through that door. I'm pissed now. I know it is. Ah, son of a gun. Because this is the way I went to fight the boss. So I've been doing it all wrong. That door is probably just a special chamber that has that armor. Get out of my way. Easy's over here just wasting time. Poisonous mists. I like how it only comes every so often. It's not like permanent poison mist. Oh shit, that scared me. Alright, so we're back. This looks like a great ride, dude. If I made a video game Adventureland, like Disneyland, I would have this ride. It would be my... What is it? Matterhorn? Because that's what this reminds me of. So I'm pretty sure this is the... I just first came down here today, and there's that one double door thing up there. Oh no. Which one had the door? Well, now I'm super bummed. Could have been over here, actually. Making this way more difficult. Girl, you want the in-game shield? Tough cookies. Like I said, I hope it's not fucking sitting... I hope it doesn't... Maybe it doesn't count as a treasure chest, and maybe it's just sitting out in the open. Which would suck. It would look like a big gold shield, though, so I feel like I looked... hate you. Just let me in the damn thing. Come on, baby. Come on, baby, light my fire. Gotta go all the way to the frickin' inbox. I hope something stupid didn't happen, like I picked it up and threw it or did something. I don't remember ever finding a shield that was said it was the fairy shield. Who knows, maybe that's the way the dungeon crumbles. Maybe it's like the... Maybe it's on the first level and like a hidden... That would be crap if it wasn't in a chest. Wow. Is it me, or do these guys all look like some of the Black Knights look like they are like swinging shovels at me, or like Shovel Knight? back to the lecture at hand, I guess. I'm trying to think of what game I just played where... Oh, it was BioShock. I was like, there's a game and I think I got drunk in it, and it was like real hard to run around. Because I feel like an item of this caliber has to be in the chest. I like how, oh, I did hit me. I was like, it looked like he missed me and he killed the zombie. Just well timed. Well, I guess I'm gonna go try out that other... I'm just gonna go try that other castle. Maybe I was wrong or something. Maybe it's in the last castle. Those are see, so the mimics don't show up on that. What a waste of time. Sadness washed over the dude. Whoa, indeed. Oh, wow. Let's pop a... I know, dude. It's got this. It's really got some cool stuff going on. It definitely, yeah, has some vibe, this land here. Oh wow, it does it by tens now, dude. That's awesome. See, I don't like this. Now we start having two ways to go. Oh shit. Those type of skeletons, huh? Oh shit. And I feel like I used my thing of detect in here, and I'm not seeing really chests, but maybe there's only like the one sword whenever we get to that level. Pretty much straightforward. I didn't really do anything. This one also does nothing. Oh shit. So by trial and error, we go back to that first one and then go to that second. lots of them here. Well, go to the first one. Oh. So that just takes me right back down. Man, there's a bunch right here. What is this? This looks freaking wild. I see treasure. Where is the treasure? That way. Oh, it was right there. And a mimic? You suck. Oh, get out of my way, dude. God, if I found this sword right away, that would... Oh, make my day. I found the jewel, though. All 3 jewels. That's good. That's good. So it's that other treasure chest, though. So I gotta get back on that lift and go out that other way. Got it. I'm gonna love Final Fantasy 3. Why is that? Does it have random stuff like this? Okay. Now you're all in big, big trouble. I wonder what that other... I wonder if that's like the boss fight room. Why didn't it let me get over there? Aha, it's that one. How did I not get on it that time? Damn it. I overshot it. So it looks like it's got a weird timing like every other... let's go ahead and do a different, let's see. Treasure heaven. Oh, we can start using. So 130, 170, 150. I think that's what I wanted to do. I think I want to use it. Oh, it makes it like +1. 135, so yeah, that's cool. So when we get out of here, we will go buy as many of those as we can. I might need that one, so I shouldn't need this great sword. It doesn't do anything else. Probably to that other one over there. Call that a knife? This is a knife. What's happening? It's going good. We're in this last lost castle thing. But welcome, zombie. Good morning. Good morning to you. This looks... shit. Oh. I can't remember if I need this. No, I think that's against somebody else. I think this is what I'm supposed to do. Fairies, assemble! Oh shit, it takes me right in. Okie doke. Well, okay, we're here. We have the weapon. We upgraded it twice. I guess I should have bought 5 of those things, made it a +7. We didn't find the fairy shield. We do have, I think I do have a couple of the potions. Luckily, I saved where I saved. This could get dangerous. Yeah, this is Valis' fortress, so this is gonna be like final stages, and I don't feel like I'm equipped, but we'll see. We will find out. Well, you can't beat that. The wife got back from dropping the kids at school. It had more coffee, more sweetener, more muffins. Man. The old Mr. C. Oh, I didn't know you can change the zoom in. Oh, Mr. C. Smoocher. I don't even have the ring of protection. I fucking am under-equipped. But I have some tranquilizers. I have 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Alright, keep one in the field just in case. I might have to go. I mean, I hopefully that. Well, the wife. So I am the stepdad, but 3. And they're the teen. They're 20-year-old, and then 15, 13. So, you know the adventure of that. It's girlfriends and all of the high school, 8th grade and high school, and girlfriends and all that jazz. Oh shit, that's the vampire. He didn't turn in... Oh, he did turn into a bat. Oh no, the bat died this time. See, last time he flew away. I'm going into this with blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait. He's not even attacking. God, I gotta try to hit him with that other thing, I guess. Nice. Really? That thing is just basically almost as powerful, so... I think I still have an herb. I'm kind of mad I threw one because it'd be nice. I don't want to have to use a stamina. Dude, the boss music in this is awesome. Shit. Man, you piece of work. Come on, baby. Almost there for this guy. Land so I can end this. He does. So that's the guy we fought in that catacomb cave place. And what happens is you can't hit him when he's floating and blah blah blah. But when he lands, he chuckles, and then he throws basically a spell that kills you. Like it's like repeated magic of death. So it's one of those guys where it looks really easy because we figured out that last time we fought him. But if I ever would have missed one of those things, he basically would have killed me. Yeah, he throws pretty brutal magic, but luckily for me, it wasn't, like that was a good round. I'm glad that the skeletons didn't come back. Pretty much, it's like a continuous fireball. Like, it hurt me. I mean, I might have been able to live through one. This time, I'm a little stronger. But when I fought him the first time, he, like, effed me up. I went in and I didn't know what it was doing, and I was, like, swinging at him, and then he landed and, like, murdered me. And I'm like, cool. Like, it was quite the spectacle. Yes, pretty much. This has so far been, it's like a boss rush. But it didn't look like I didn't have to fight the eel or the dragon. But I have a feeling this is going to be him. I have no idea how to fight this guy. You think it's that? That hurt. That's what he got me with. Alright, alright. I damaged him. Is that him? Where'd he go? Damn it, I should have saved after that. Can you see me fucking stressing? I can't believe I did this without getting all of the in-game stuff too. That kind of bugs me. I didn't find that freaking shield. Wasn't that tough. Yeah. Looks good so far. Look at all the digitalized action, dude! Another one! God, I love saving princesses. Hello, nurse. Man, this is some happiness, dude. Dude, way out of your league, man. That is some freaking nice princess action. Yeah, yeah. Dude, great end music, too. Dude, this is a good one. Good adventure, man. GG, GG, GG. This was awesome, awesome playthrough. I guess you don't really need that shield, man. I happened to get pretty lucky there because I started using the strafe. You can strafe L and R. The last boss looked awesome. And he definitely had some stuff that could hit you hard. So once I was able to strafe, though, I basically dodged almost all of his attacks, which was... I mean, it could have went either way. He hit me with that red multi-shot thing, like... Congratulations. He would have hit me with that, like, couple of times, I would have had to use all of my resources. Luckily, I had resources and all that stuff. Total great replayability. Go through, get the items that you didn't. It changes it. You could, like I said, you could play it on the different settings to where you have to generate the map, or play it on the ultimate hard one, where you would basically have to go explore the whole world to uncover everything. And then you could go through and do the pieces that you needed to. I'm going to let some of this great music and this great end scene play here. Nice, dude, we got this done, and as I said, it's a little bit early. It won't be like, I'll probably take a couple of, we'll check into all the New Game Plus, stuff like that. I'm going to take a couple of days off from the morning, but, like, it's just that time of the year. Like, I have the morning. We get up at 4:30. I can be, like, she goes to work. She likes to go to work by, like, she went 5:30 today, but she likes to go by, like, 6:30. So she can get done with her day. And honestly, I don't usually go to work until like 8:30 or 9 right now with the rainy weather. It's dark, all of that stuff. So basically, it really, really gives me the time to where I could play almost every morning, even if I do work, from like 6:30 to 8:30. So with that being said, I think we're going to jump into Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo very soon, so we can start the process, start the grind, do all that stuff. And I'm really excited. It'll be my first play of that. Almost had the Millie. Oh wow. I got a 1,000,000 point survivors bonus. What? I don't even know what that is. And of course, Sir Jim. So you go ahead, you go through, see if you can beat Sir Jim's score. Because he is number one. He is number one super guy at almost 3 million points. You can even take that code right there. You can put that code in, and that you can go play the same map I just played. So there, that you can compare. RPGs, he's gone mad, and here's exactly you challenge your friends to the same map. So now you thought this game was cool, go get Virtual Hydlide, put in my code, play my map, and beat me real good, you cowboy. Doesn't look like any New Game Plus. It was a total kill screen. Well, not a kill screen, but total end screen, high score. We can watch this cool intro again. We'll chat for a second. But yeah, like I said, we'll be doing Final Fantasy. We jump on it. We want to get through that in February. I know that one's going to be... It's going to be a 15-parter, it's going to be a lengthy game. 30 hours, 30 to 40 hours. But really excited to play that for the first time. And this was just epic, man. We ended up beating Hydlide, Virtual Hydlide, Golden Axe Warrior, all in January already. I mean, that's an awesome start. Awesome start to RPG season, So really, really excited. Like I said, today is Monday. I know we've missed, just with the way that everything's been going, I've missed my afternoon Monday classics, but I think I might actually have some time to put into something. So we dust off the NES and pop in, I don't know, something fun for the afternoon. Because I just miss playing NES. I need to get some more NES in before we get back onto an RPG. We've got NBA Live 95, a short season with the Bulls on the Genesis. That's fun going. We got Call of Juarez on the 360 happening on Wednesdays. I really do want to get into some TurboGrafx. There's a couple of games that I wanted to play through, or at least try. I think it was China Warrior and Vigilante. I'll say it with my fancy accent. but yeah, so there's a lot going on. I know Mr. C has a few things in the burner as well, and some catch up and some backlog, and then we're good to go, dude. We're rocking out the content. Couldn't be happier. The paradise. It was leafy. It was a leafy paradise. So let's see what happens. I think it doesn't like. Maybe there'll be a new game plus. I doubt it. Just view your rankings, go to your options, change it to your next thing. Load game, copy game, delete game. Wow, you could even like bring your game over, I feel, to, you know, copy it onto the action replay or whatever. Options equal to control screen. Nice. We did it, guys. Dude, we were just kind of talking about that earlier. We were talking about, you know, the difference, like the old digitalized graphics were, you know, advanced, like ahead of the time back in this era. So it sucks because it's like we went, you know, we moved on from there. I wish somebody would go back and recreate a game of this style with like on purpose digitalized graphics and stuff, and I feel like you could do such a good job. Like this has some really, really awesome, unique you know, things going on for it. And just being on the Saturn, dude, one thing that I don't think anybody realizes and doesn't get enough of is we don't get 32-bit action. I mean, there's the 32X with 32 games. You know, there's the Saturn, which had a short library. Nintendo didn't make one. PlayStation wasn't out yet. So, you know, you have to rely on systems that people don't have, and they all have small libraries. 3DO, Jaguar. I'm sure there's another one I'm missing, but, you know, it's like the 32-bit era got you know, it was just like overlooked, and you don't get to test some of this stuff that is just, the CDI, okay? So you don't get to test, you know, out that whole era. It's like we go from 16-bit to 64-bit. A little bit of like upscale quality, but nobody's really playing like 32X or I mean, Saturn games are usually cool, but like I said, they're expensive. They're hard to get. Small library, and you just missed out on like a lot of chances and some good games. And you know, it's interesting, really interesting how how it goes. But I've always wanted to get more and try to play more. Like I said, if you can play something on the 32X that was on the 16-bit era, it's usually the best version of that game. Like I have 32X, like WrestleMania Arcade, you know, stuff like that. I mean, those are the best. It's basically a 32-bit, 16-bit game. So it's the best you can get. So some of these are really entertaining and really fun to go back and play. But guys, it has been fun, but I guess I'll get on with my day so I can come back and see you guys later. Thanks for being here. Mega Dan, early and often. Good to see you, my man. Thanks for hanging out and watching the thing. Zombie, always lurking, always here. Thanks for the GGs. Everybody else, Caleb, all the people. Dude, Skylar, SKL, man. Thanks for popping in and saying what's up and watching and all that stuff. Everybody else who enjoyed this series throughout. Hopefully you're watching a replay because this was a good one. This was a good way to end. And I'm pleased with myself. Like I said, wish I could have got all of the items. I missed one item. Apparently it didn't matter because I stuck that last boss. Well, I magicked him down like it was going out of style. But, dude, it's a Monday. Go enjoy your Monday, guys, and come back and see me later, all right? As always, take it easy, and we'll see you soon on Brothers Forge Gaming.